Howdy howdy, welcome back to Crouchy Grinding. It's time again for another Arena Cutoff video for Marvel Contest of Champions. Today I'm going to cover round 1 for the new Mole Man and Ghost Rider arenas. So the first thing I always like to do is compare these or categorize these arenas to past arenas, as then I can look at those past arena results to get an idea of what might happen this time. And with Mole Man, you know, obviously he's new to the game, a new playable character in the game anyway. He's been in the game for a couple weeks now with a recent release, but anyway... with new champs, they've all kind of been in the same bucket of late. We haven't seen a ton of new 5-star champs really push the envelope in terms of like high numbers. The last one we saw with that was Silver Surfer because of that prestige he brought. That's not going to be the case here with Mole Man. I'm part of the Kabam's content creators program as well as a number of other folks, and so far Mole Man doesn't seem to be the best champ out there. He's got some decent utility here and there, but he's not great, so I don't expect these 5-star or 4-star numbers to really push super high. With Ghost Rider for the 4-star basic arena, I think we're going to see him fall in the low. Really good champ still in the game. If you love Blade and you love Starkey, you need him to complete the Trinity. So there's still plenty of reasons to go after Ghost Rider, but he's been around for so long that he's going to be in that low bucket. And lastly, obviously, with the 3-star feature arenas, really there's either new or old champ, and Mole Man is new. Now, all these numbers I'm going to share with you are for the Veterans Bracket. If you're new to the game, Veterans Bracket are for accounts that are older than 60 days. Doesn't mean how long you've been playing it, it means how long your account's been open. 60 days or more, you fall in the Veterans Bracket, and that's where really a bulk of the community is this day. There are, though, those two earlier brackets, 1 to 30 days you're in beginner, and 31 to 60 days you're in intermediate. I'll provide my thoughts around those arenas here in a few minutes, but for the most part, most of my cutoff video time is spent around the Veterans Bracket. But anyway, coming back to the 4-star basic low interest recent champs, you can see with MODOK, She-Hulk, they still have decent value in the game. Cable has some use with some synergies, although him as a standalone champ, it hasn't been that great. Wish they'd kind of redo him a bit. I wish he was better, but he's alright. And then Miles Morales. But anyway, across all of these, you see you're anywhere from 1.5 to 1.7 million, and that's what we typically see for old champs like that. Been in the game for a while, whether or not they have utility or use still today, kind of really doesn't matter. Maybe it picks up the scores, a couple tens of thousands, but not much. And then with 3-star feature, it's pretty much somewhere around between 1.3 and 1.4 million. That's been pretty consistent for some time now. And you'll see if there's a lot of hype around a champ, those numbers might push over 1.4 million. But again, with Mole Man, I don't think we're going to be seeing that. And then with the 4-star feature arena, here as you can see some of the recent new champs that have come in the game, anywhere from mid 9 millions to between mid 9 millions to 11 million, but more closely to that 10 million number, like you saw recently with Mojo. I think that'll probably be kind of the ceiling we can expect from Mole Man, but it might be closer to Longshot and Nova. And lastly, with the 5-star feature, same thing here. We haven't seen any recent champs really push these numbers super high, and I don't think with Mole Man there'll be a difference there. I think it'll be somewhere anywhere. Squirrel Girl, Longshot 42 million, that was such a good bang for the buck when it comes to your arena dollars, or really your arena grinding time, because out of all these champs, he's probably the best, at least damage-wise, if you like big yellow numbers. But anyway, these are very, anywhere from mid-40s to 50s, kind of what we're seeing now for new champs. Obviously, that'll change if a super yellow number producing damage champ comes in, tons of utility, tons of prestige. That'll be a different kind of number we can expect, maybe closer to the Silver Surfer, Dr. Doom numbers, but that's not Mole Man. So here's to kind of just recap where my thoughts are for round 1 cutoffs for the Veterans Bracket for the Mole Man and Ghost Rider arenas. I think we're looking, again, 46 million for that 5-star feature, right around 9.8, 10 million for the 4-star feature, 1.6, anywhere 1.6, 1.7-ish for Ghost Rider, and then 1.3 million for the 3-star feature Mole Man. Now, with these predictions, like I always say, I try to get within 5 to 10%, and as analysts will always tell you, past results don't guarantee future results. So what I always like to do is give folks a grind target, give yourself a little bit extra cushion in case these numbers kind of push higher for whatever reason. Maybe, who knows, more people are staying at home these days, and so they have more time to arena grind, whatever the case may be. These numbers, we may see an increase over that. It's too early to jump to those conclusions, but just in case, you might want to give yourself a little cushion. 51 million for the 5-star feature, 10.10. These are the grind targets. I think that, again, I do think the cutoffs will be around this area for the veterans bracket just based off of past results. But, you know, the world today is not the past world, so things could change. So always give yourself a little bit more room with grind targets. So 51 million for the 5-star feature, 10.2 million for the 4-star feature, and 1.8 million for the 4-star basic, and lastly 1.4 million for the 3-star feature arena. Now, when I was talking about those earlier brackets earlier in the video, there's just not a ton of historical data on results. I do get folks across the community, and I do really appreciate it, folks who share their results for the earlier brackets. So that's the only way that I get any insights on that. So I do appreciate that. But so these numbers are very guesstimate type numbers, so kind of keep that in mind. With the beginners bracket, we're looking at 3-star feature on 245,000, 4-star basic 800,000, 4-star feature 1.5 million, and for the intermediate bracket 500,000. 4-star basic, Ghost Rider 1 million, and lastly the 4-star feature, Mole-Man around 1.3 million. And these numbers are pretty consistent arena over arena, so if you follow my videos, you'll know these don't change much unless you guys tell me differently. Folks that are running different earlier accounts, and we're seeing different results. So I do appreciate when people keep me up to speed, because I'm not running any additional new accounts or anything like that, although it seems to be a good time because Act 1 rewards have been buffed. So if you've been thinking about playing a new account, go ahead, dip your toes back into that pool, and let me know if you get into the arena waters what those scores look like. But anyway, these are my thoughts for round 1 of the Mole-Man and Ghost Rider arenas. Would love to hear your opinion, especially if it's different than mine. Or if you have any questions, reach out to me either on the Correct Grinding Twitter accounts, and actually that's probably the best place to reach out to me, as I can get to any questions and thoughts in Twitter a lot easier these days than the comment section of this video. But feel free to also drop it in the comment section of this video, and if not, just hit that thumbs up button if you like this content, because it does help out the channel a bunch. Plus it lets me know that this stuff is still helpful for folks, and which means you guys keep watching, I'll keep making them. So other than that, hopefully you found this very helpful. Thanks for stopping by, and stay safe and have a great day.